Aw, man, guys, welcome back to the second part of my world tour for 20,000 days or 2 years in hardcore Minecraft. And if you guys haven't seen the other part of the world tour, check it out. It'll be up above in the video for you guys to check out. There's tons of things for you guys to see in the overworld and everything like that. But I thought we would start things off in this world, part of this world tour, off in the end. So check it out. Let's fly on down here. So we hand dug this entire end island completely out. I'll see if I can find a reference photo for you guys to actually be able to see this before and after. We pretty much dug it out, but we ended off just under. Let me see here. I think it was 900,000 blocks mined for endstone. Yeah, until we actually started busting out the TNT to pretty much help us out through that journey. You know what I mean? But anyways, this is the God of Portals. This is all built up for Tanley. Like I said, every single build that we do is built for you guys, people who have ascended my world. Everything starts off here in the gazebo, and then we walk up here. You guys can see the Enderman farm right here. It's just a typical Enderman farm. It's got an Endermite right there in the middle. I dug out one of the perimeters, or one of the pillars, not perimeters, and I made it look like it actually supported the base here. It was actually underneath here, making it look like it actually supports this bridge. We got respawn death anchors. Basically, if I click those, it's season 2. Anyways, they look really flippin' cool. Really cool. This is also where I get a lot of my, let's do this. This is also where I get a lot of my, oh my gosh. It's something, dude. It's something. At least they're all one shot. Oh my gosh. Hello? We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. Thank you. Anyways, this is where I kill all my withers and stuff like that in order to get wither roses. We've got like a box full of wither skulls here. If you guys will be checking out the wither skelly farm right after this. Also, this is where I kill all the withers. I could actually show you guys that if you'd like, real quick, on how we take down our withers. It's pretty straightforward. We just cheese them in the bedrock, basically. I have a lever back here. If I flick this lever, excuse me, sir. If I flick that lever, it will either turn on or off the yeeter. I can't remember if I left it on or off. Okay, so right now it's on. Which means that it won't spit pearls into the void. And then basically we wait for that thing to fill up. We put down our skulls, pop that in there. It's super weird playing without audio. Anyways, yeah, so we do that. We wait for him to blow up, and then he'll turn all of those Endermen into wither roses. Boom. It's that easy. It's really flippin' cool. For those of you guys who are wondering what I need so many wither roses for, it's actually a really good way to get black dye. And it's also a really nice way to basically be able to spawn proof a lot of your stuff. Mobs cannot spawn on wither roses unless they have the withering effect, which is pretty much just wither skellies. But yeah. Oh, let's just chuck that all out. We don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. All right, I'll show you guys our turtle farm and everything like that. We have a couple other little things here too that I could show you guys. But anyways, yeah, just turn that right into black dye if you'd like. It's pretty cool. Absolutely love it. Let's turn our volume back up. It's like right here. Yeah. I'll give you guys an aerial view of this. So we pretty much have our lush island right here. And then we have our corrupted island. We've killed the dragon 23 times, I believe. Every single time that we could have possibly killed it in order to open up a new gateway. And then each and every one of these gateways has its own colored of heart. These are weirdly complicated to do. Like I said, you guys will see a lot of hardcore hearts in this world. It's just like kind of something I like to do. Then we got all the gazebos up here that I put up on here. We got the corrupted mushrooms. This is a little bit of a top view of the Enderman farm. Pretty straightforward. But yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of an aerial view of up here. But I wanted to basically make it look like these corrupted mushrooms were growing out of these pillars. And then I put like little gazebos up here for people to immortalize. This one's like my corrupted island, like I said. Try to spawn proof everything the best I could. Not as easy as you may think. Inside the end. and stuff like that. But yeah, here's this area. I'll show you guys this area over here. This is our turtle farm. We built this one up for Cat Cumber, who is the turtle master. Basically wanted to make a tropical island. This is also where we did our 20,000 day celebration of where we did a massive fireworks show. You guys can also find that over on the channel and everything like that. But anyways, we put a big giant sandcastle back here. A little bit of a fountain. It's kind of like an oasis. So like a little bit of the lore behind this place is like these turtles that swim through the void, these void turtles. They basically swim towards these mushrooms because this is like their main food source. So I thought it was pretty cool. If we go through here, this is where I breed up all my turtles. This is where I get all my turtle eggs in the head of the turtle. Yeah. You would think like, oh, what do you need all that many flipping turtle eggs for? Well, it's actually a really cool like design. I'll show you guys. It's like a really cool block that you can incorporate into your trees to make it look like bird eggs and stuff like that. As long as zombies can't get to it. You gotta be careful of zombies because they do want to step on them. But yeah, you can use them in like item frames to make it look like they're inside little nests. I put them up inside the trees. We even put like little bird heads up in there to make it look like birds are peeking over at us. Just little things to add little bits and pieces of detail and everything like that. But yeah, we've got these like big giant turtle eggs on the back of the turtle because obviously where else would he lay his eggs? But yeah, we just wanted to make a little a cute little oasis and all that kind of stuff. Little coral reef right here. Some more eggs. This was a lot of fun. It was like the first time I ever built palm trees, which was an interesting process, to say the least. I'll show you guys the interior of this place. We should have axolotls like basically swimming around here. Unless if they evolve like, you know, swam up the waterfall and, you know, fall damage. But yeah, we got like the turtle up here in the light. We've got some more turtles over here. This is Cat sitting on his throne. We tried to make like a broken shell like for his throne and everything like that. He's got his like shield like kind of leaning up and everything like that. I'll show you guys our very first bee farm actually, because we never had a way to get honey, and in the Nether and in the end, these guys don't sleep, so they work they work endlessly basically. So we got a little like a small little humble bee farm so we can get some honey and some what is it called? Flippin' hello? That other block. Honeycomb. But yeah, we just wanted to add a little bit of detail. There's a little bit of a campsite back here where people can hang out, sleep. Over here, we've got a small micro little sandcastle that this turtle over here, which I thought actually passed away, dude, and into the void, has been living his best life over here. I tried my best to basically try to like block it off so he couldn't go into the void, so I guess that actually worked. Didn't even know he was still here. But yes, this is the turtle island. This is the end. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's head on over to the Nether now, and I can show you guys a little bit about what we have going on over there. Can't remember where the heck I last slept, but let's find out. It's not in the Nether, I'll tell you that. I've got some ongoing projects in the Nether right now. Perfect, this is our base, dude. This is our base. If you guys want to see this, obviously this is all in part 1. So let's fly out here, give us a nice little view here. Beautiful, dude. The Masa, flippin' love the Masa. Like I said, go to part 1, you guys will see the walkthrough of all of this. But let me show you guys what we've been doing inside the Nether, because we've been super busy in the Nether. I'll start off with the Blaze farm, the cathedral that we built, and then we'll work our way over to the Wither Skelly farm. Oh, actually, we'll start here. This is the gold farm. This is on the Nether roof. This tunnel right here, this leads us all the way out to our iron farm. Like I said, part 1. This is where you'll find it. But anyways, I wanted to make like a cool little tunnel that led all the way out to the iron farm. So if we come through here, this is the gold gobbler, the goo gobbler, the gold gobbler. This is where we get all of our gold. This is the gold hub. We also have a bartering hall up here. We don't AFK in this world at all. So since we don't AFK, we have to be a little bit more creative. So over on the Twitch channel, we'll either open up Pokemon cards above the gold farm so we can get this thing like really going. But let me show you guys like this. I think it's got about 17 layers to it. All right, if we come up here, just gonna look down. It's pretty straightforward. I think it's zombified piglins are the only mob that could spawn on magma blocks. They see the egg, they try to go crush the egg, they fall to their death, and we get gold. That's pretty cool. So we'll either crack packs up here, like Pokemon cards, or if I'm trading a ton of gold, this is my bartering castle right here. So this is where I'll do a lot of my my gold trading for from piglins and stuff like that. I think this is a logical Geek Boy design. And the gold farm, I think I was watching a Shulkercraft tutorial on that. But yeah, this is Aptrix, the god of wealth or greed. We have the logical Geek Boy designs up here, basically where we have all of our piglins. Well, they'll trade us up all of our gold and then drop them all down here. I think we just recently cleaned this thing out, actually. So there probably shouldn't be anything in here. No. So this is just where you guys know bartering halls. You guys know bartering halls. I will also do a video on my ender chest layout and everything like that, because I've been getting a lot of questions on like, yo, Link, how do you organize your ender chest layout and all that kind of stuff? Like, what's the idea behind everything that you got going on? I feel like people's ender chest layouts are all very, very different from one another, depending on your play style. So I'll be doing a detailed video on this. But yes, this is the bartering hall. This is a castle on a cloud, or maybe a castle. I don't know what this is, to be honest, but it's on a cloud. That's all that matters. Let's go into the Nether, because we actually have Nether builds. We actually have more builds in the Nether than we do outside of the Nether, or on the Nether roof. So let me show you guys what's up. All right. Anyways, we got that. This thing's awesome, dude. That's powdered snow. I thought it was genius. But let's go over here. I'll show you guys the Blaze Farm. So the Blaze Farm, like I said, is a project that we're working on currently to expand the Blaze Farm project, because they're going to be currently going to war with a project that we're taking on right now, which is our cathedral build. So yes, this is the Blaze Farm. This is for Zopa, God of Light. I wanted to play around with like different kinds of glass and try to like fade them into one another. And this was like the very first time I started actually getting comfortable with doing blaze art. Or not blaze art, pixel art. So it's supposed to look like a blaze shooting out like a flamethrower. With like, you know, the rods and everything like that. We have Zopa, who sits here on his porcelain throne. You know what I mean. A little bit of toilet paper and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, everybody else here guards him on his throne. But yes, it's supposed to be a giant soul lantern that's just like hanging from the roof. And then obviously in here, we have ourselves a... what is that? Blaze spawner. So if we ever need like blaze rods or whatever it may be, we come here. And then we've got the big giant blaze, ban blaze sign. Like I said, this place is going to be getting expanded quite heavily. That's why I'm kind of like building out the foundation, so I'm able to kind of go along with this. So hopefully in the next world tour, you guys will be able to see where we went with this. Over here is our most recent ascension that we're still currently working on. And this ascension is actually for elusive. So let me pause right here so you guys can kind of take this all in. This is my first crack at a cathedral build, basically. So this is supposed to be the god of red rivers. So lava, hoglins, that sort of deal. Once I build myself a proper nether hub, we'll be able to actually link it up. But yeah, so if we come down here, you can kind of like take that all in. We got the bridge. I actually don't really use a whole lot of glazed terracotta, but I thought it looked pretty cool here because of the red and the black and the gray, because I felt like, you know, we're using all those blocks here. Kind of made sense. I'm trying to challenge myself in order to like be able to use that kind of stuff. But if we walk up in here, this is the cathedral. Like I said, god of red rivers. This over here is actually a gigantic nether wart farm. And he's also building up an army. So he's got his infantry right here. He's got his archers over here. And then we've got elusive, of course. who sits on his throne. He doesn't have his guards yet. The guards won't be going on sale for another couple weeks since I'm recording this. But yeah, we built in like a little bit of like some cool like designs for the roof. We got lava cascading down from the walls. All of this. Just wanted to kind of create some really cool stuff, little like chairs and stuff like that. I built like this interior like warp forest inside of here, nether wart forest. And if we come down here, like I said, it's got a nether wart farm, so it does have some functionality. This is where I cook up all my red nether bricks. So red nether bricks can be kind of an expensive block. It requires like 2 nether brick and then 2 nether wart in order to make 1 nether brick. So we cook up all of our netherrack here, and then we have a ton of all lays that we have down here. I'm still working on this area. I still need to spawn proof it all with the trapdoors, but it's getting better. We're almost there. We might finish off a good section of this tomorrow or today, and then do this side another day. But anyways, we got all lays basically. These guys are awesome. So if I do this, they come by. They should come collect up all of my nether wart for me. They're all assigned to a different note block. So as soon as they've picked up all their stuff, they'll find their note block. They'll throw all the nether wart wherever the heck they need to throw it. And then it just gets loaded into these chests right here. So if I ever need nether wart, I've got tons and tons of blocks. So I'll show you guys exactly, because a lot of people, surprisingly enough, don't actually know that red nether brick actually exists, which is surprising. But yeah, this is how you make the crafting recipe. This is red nether brick. You can also craft up the red nether wart from this block, you know. So we got the red nether wart and then the red nether bricks, which this is a heavily underrated block. I don't know if that's just because people don't use it as frequently because maybe they don't know it. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool block. Let's just chuck this all in here. So where did that come in from? I'll show you guys the Wither Skelly farm, which was single-handedly probably the longest project I ever had to do, because I hand dug out the entire Wither skeleton perimeter, except didn't get rid of the lava down below. Didn't realize at the time that when you make a perimeter, you can actually build in there. It was like my very first perimeter, so there was like a lot of things that I had to learn. And a lot of things I could have taken from. It actually has a portal to actually get into it, but we're just going to go through the wall. just because we're cool like that. So if we fly through here, it's right here. There's a big, giant basalt wall that I have going on here. And as I said in part 1 of this video, you guys will be able to see a lot of our stats. I'm going to put up our own stat video. But this is it. It's hard. It's a lot to take in. But I think the ceiling alone was about 77,000-ish blackstone slabs. I'm pretty sure there's probably a mathematician out there who can do this, but I dug this all out by hand, which was, I feel like at the time, like it was a lot. It was a lot, and it still is a lot. Doesn't matter when you're doing it, but yes, built a little bit of a volcano in here. We wanted to fill this place up a little bit more. I just wasn't sure if it was going to affect my rates. So we've got our classic blue fog effect. We've got the crystals. This is also supposed to be where a lot of people can kind of like immortalize for like hardcore streamers who have lost their world. So this guy fell off the end island. He's also been blown up by a creeper. Oh my gosh, we built this in a basalt delta. Don't do that. Don't pull a me and build this in a basalt delta, because oh my gosh. Bruh. I'll tell you what. Magma cubes. That's the only word I have to say. This guy will actually shoot fireballs every now and again. It's got a timer on it. So that's pretty cool. We come in, let me show you guys the actual farm before we actually go inside of this place. But yeah, it's basically like I said earlier when we were at the end farm, basically for all of the wither roses. Wither skeletons, because they have the withering effect, are the only mob that can spawn on wither roses. So this is spawn proof to any other mob except for wither skellies. It's typically more active than this, but we've been here for a minute, so it's probably all loaded up inside of the actual farm itself. We've got the classic hardcore heart. You know, you'll see that everywhere. Everybody else who just chilling here, dude. For crazy. Our pods for when the for where we could see the wither skellies fall to their death. Well, not fall to their death. I've got a lava blade down there, which will reset their fall damage. We come down here. You can already hear it. Let me turn down our mob sounds. You can tell how efficient a farm is just by how loud it is. This is a pretty cool floor effect. Ender chest underneath carpet gives you this really cool purple effect. Love that. Anyways, we got the wither skelly right there. And then this is where we get all of our wither skellies. We've got so many skulls. We don't know what to do with them. We're working on our third double chest of skulls right now. But we don't really spend as much time here as we used to. Just because, whoops. I'm trying to get my other mob stats up there. My Enderman stats are like kind of low right now. What are those at? Yeah, it's only 161,000, but my Wither Skelly stats are at 264,000. So, anyways, this is where I keep a lot of my resources. We get bones, bone blocks, coal, so we can make coal blocks, all that kind of stuff. You guys can see it all there. And then if I wanted to go yeet a bunch of Wither Skellies, they're all just sitting here. I just take out my sword. And I go ham. These guys give you a lot of experience. Pretty decent. Let me just sit here. We wait for it to like reload, repopulate, whatever you want to call it. And then we just keep it going, dude. This is actually an amazing farm to have. High key, late game, beacons are your best friend. I think beacons are just your best friend whenever whenever it's available, pretty much. You want to have beacons all around you. You'll see always in the top right hand corner that I always try to have as many beacon effects as possible, just so I'm 100% like safe. Resistance 2 alone will make you twice as hard to kill, and you won't need as much you know, what is it called? It gives you a little bit more time to react. You won't need as much reaction time. So let's head on back to the base. I think that's pretty much all that I have to show inside the Nether that I'm aware of. Go back to the base and I'll show you guys a couple more little things here. I know this is a flippin' long world tour. There's a lot to take in, but I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I know the first half of this video was just over an hour. It's probably going to be about a 2-hour tour. Which is pretty decent, because I thought that we were totally going to be doing a lot more than that. But there's a couple other little places I got to show you guys in the overworld, such as Slimeville. I haven't showed you guys Slimeville yet, so I'll show you guys that now. I've showed you guys the witch farm. I showed you guys the raid farm. Like I said, there's so many things to take in, but let's go over to Slimeville. One of my other very first ascensions. This is where I did a lot of my building. So with that being said, oh, let's go to sleep. A lot of people, when they do building and stuff like that, is they have like their own creative flat world. This was my creative area where I could play around with different palettes and have chat basically decide what I build. So this is kind of like a chaos area where nothing's properly laid out. Anyways, this is Slimeville. This is where I get all my slime from. This is the slime farm. We got the king slime here. But if we come on in here, let me throw my chest plate on just because we're out here. This is Slimeville. We got a little bit of a map that shows you guys like everything that we got going on here. Down here is where I get all my slime. That's where it all gets collected up. I actually recently had to fix that because every now and again, oh, we also need to set up beacons over here, dude. Oh my gosh. Every now and again, we will have observers will like randomly break. I don't really understand. This is where Colonel hangs out. The god of slime. Basically, he used to be an old ancient pharaoh. So I like this area. He hangs out here on his altar. pretty much. So he's got his own guards and stuff like that all along here. We've got Chunky Boy. We've got these little slime altars right here where you can pay tribute if you want. We've got right here, we got Slime Shady. Got a couple slime dudes around here. I thought this was a pretty cool, like, I don't know. I love basalt, dude. I don't know if that's obvious. I love basalt. I think it's such a gorgeous block. But anyways, we had all kinds of different types of challenges here. So I built this one, this house right here for like Loki. He wanted a tree house, but it didn't make sense to build a tree house in the desert. So I was like, okay, I'll give you this. We got Bill. He runs the ice cream truck. We've got somebody who's trying to fix the, you know, the AC at the very top there. We got a massive line here of everybody who's waiting. This guy's literally melting as we speak. But yeah, you'll see all kinds of different types of pallets and stuff. Football Crazy's got a little house right here. This is our town hall. We've got Bunny, who's our mayor. She helps run this place. I forgot about that dude being there. It scared me. But yeah, Bunny. She helps run this place. She's got her her axolotls. We've got the two troublemakers. Essentially Dead and Bird. We've got my lawyer, Jimmy. But yeah, we've got the calico cat, the bunny, the crazy bee, all that kind of stuff. So I thought this was really neat. This is a honey vader. I don't have anything up here yet. But the whole like purpose of that is so you can go up and down and not have to worry about anything. This is the hardcore heart. This is the slime factory. This is where we process a lot of our slime. It connects to the slime farm, which is just down below. Just basically try to make a factory here so people could be like working here and stuff. Got some little signs, the cheeky little signs and stuff like that. Come through here. This is where Frank lives. Dude, Frank never gets a day off. He works at Slime Town. So he just hangs out in here. This is his house. He loves to fish on his days off, but he never gets a day off. Poor Frank. We got the little campfire over here. We've got a little bit of a dock. And then right here, this is the actual slime farm itself. So you can see that we're kind of like pulling slime out of the slime farm. And we've got a little bit of a minecart that kind of does its thing here. Making it look like it's more of like an active area. We come over here. I can show you guys a couple more houses down here. I know they're all like very, very random, but like I said, this place is just chaos. Different palettes, different build styles. We got this one for Prismarine. I love the way this house looks. I think this house looks cool. Very flipping cool. This was my purple house. All magical and stuff. Did I do the interior of this place? Yeah. I'm trying to get better at doing like little interiors. This is the lighthouse. I think UA helped me set up that light, dude, because I'm not good at redstone. Anyways, that's where Felicia lives. This is the club. This is where people come to like kind of hang out, listen to some music. Down here, check this out. Whoops. Look at that. We got a sushi bar down here. This is where people come to eat sushi. We got live fish. Another DJ booth out here. Oop. I thought this was genius. There's like a comparator back there that basically reads the water signal out of that. That's awesome, dude. Thought that was so flippin' genius. Anyways, we got bouncers and stuff like that. If we come up through here, we've got a little bit of a patio back here. Another DJ. Sup. And then we've got like a little like area where people can mingle. Little patio. We've got a hot tub access, dude. Let's go. A lot of people like to hang out on the hot tub. You got to have an elytra in order to get up here, sadly. So if you don't have an elytra, well, tough luck. We've got another one, DJ Legos. I'll show you guys this over here. I need to make a bridge to connect this basically. This is the interior of the lighthouse. This is where Felicia lives. She's got the bookshelves and all that fun stuff. Where she sleeps. Like I said, not the best at doing interiors. I'm getting better. Just like kind of like an ongoing thing. This is one of my very first modern houses that I ever built. Thought it turned out okay. Didn't do the interior for that one. This is the pet shop. I'll show you guys that here in a second. This is supposed to be like the power plant and the water, I don't know, reservoir type deal. This is where we get all of our power. And it also runs off of, doesn't make any sense that there's a snow biome there, huh? Water wheel. This is a better looking modern house. As I started getting, getting the hang of it a little bit. Bakery back there. Show you guys that in a minute. Let's go through here. I could show you guys a little bit of this. This is our pet shop, dude. When we hang out, got all kinds of fish up in here, dude. Zopa hangs out, dude. He named most of the fish here. It's supposed to look like a pug wearing one of those hats, dude. Pretty cool. What are you doing? Nice. Should put some water in there so it makes him look like he's swimming. We got an outdoor market. These little market stands that people can, sell some stuff. A little bit of a well in the middle here. Every market has its own like little theme, pretty much. Got a chicken coop. What's up? I don't think any chicken should be able to get out of here. Look at that. Look at that egg farm, dude. Nice. This is the bakery. This is where we cook up all of our cakes and stuff. Got everything else out on display. Pretty cool. I think that's it for this side. Let's head on over towards the llama stables. I can show you guys a few things over there. Oh, actually, I've got one more spot to show you guys. There's a super secret hole with a black market down here, dude. Where we can sell all the rare stuff, you know, like totems and rabbit's foots and dragon heads and all that fun stuff, dude. Got an iron golem down here who helps protect this place. Pretty flippin' cool. Gonna need to fly up out of here, though. Just like all little bits and pieces of like Easter eggs and detail, like kind of mixed in throughout here. Let's eat some food. We got our first Adobe style house right here that I ever messed around with. Thought this one turned out pretty cool. Come down here and I can show you guys a little bit of what we have going on down here. This is our slime storage down here. So I already showed you guys the slime farm. This is where all the slime gets collected. It's working a heck of a lot better now that the actual, machine back there is on, but it's basically a little water vader with a spitter back there that just spits pearls and then it just gets flowing into here. Pretty cool. I love the way that these walls turned out too. Like one of my first times ever messing around with the redstone too. Redstone? Red sandstone. That's it. This house is built a lot out of smokers. I thought this is a really cool texture. I like smokers in building. I thought it was cool to use this. This is the smokestack. We got a little bit of Thor's hammer and stuff, a little bit of a forge, so we can forge up some really cool like weapons and armor and stuff. In here, this is our llama stables. This is where we got tons of llamas. This is where we also breed them all up. We used to have them all like in their own like individual pods, but then they all got out because they like to follow one another. And now I just breed them up here if I ever need any llamas for anything. Cool. All right, let's go down this way. Show you guys a little bit more houses, dude. So this house is built out of all magenta terracotta. This was an interesting build. I don't know. Did I do the interior of this place? I did, dude. Look at us. I did do the interior. We really out here. Yeah, magenta house. We've got a green terracotta house where we can kind of hang out. Maybe go to sleep. Please. Oh, yas, dude. So we can go to sleep here. Hold up. Nice. But yeah, just like a nice little humble abode. This is where we started like messing around with like, you making like sinks and stuff in this game. Another one of these. This is a spruce house. Double bed. You can see, this is where you can really see a sense of progression in the build style. This is supposed to be made from tough. Pretty happy with that. This one was brick. A lot of people chose brick. And I feel like that was trying to challenge me because brick is kind of like an interesting block to make look good. But I like these two houses. Anyways, this one was... I forget what this one was supposed to be. I think this might have been like red sandstone. This one may have been blackstone, I believe. This one's for CoStar. Little study area. So much building. This one was supposed to be glass, dude. I think music just chose glass. Got the toast cat in here. This is a really cool house. Little like area where she can read. Do you know, all of her nerd stuff. Diorite, of course. Somebody's gotta choose diorite. But yeah, we messed around with a lot of stuff. This is where Luscious has got like a house that's interesting where she like basically connects to like a bunch of different houses through like a network. This is Luscious's house. So basically she's got a fake pantry here where she can kind of steal stuff from the kitchen over here. Luscious, what are you doing? Anyways, we come through here. She's also got this little thing where she can come out there. She sleeps in this little bed area. I thought that was pretty cool. This one was made out of basalt, obviously. This is where I learned how to build this this really cool like detail of fish tank. Thought that was so cool. So flipping cool. These little closets and stuff. Really neat. Oh, and this thing kind of looks like a neat little chandelier. Small. Our greenhouse, dude. What's up? Where we get a lot of this is where we had our very first like little bee area. I wanted to try working in some of this into the floor. Thought it turned out interesting. Little I don't know what to call those, like greenhouse. Copper house. Dude, most of the interiors are done. Actually surprised. We have ourselves a modern house. Yeah, I can't believe I did all these interiors. Now looking back at all this, like, holy smokes, this is a lot of work. I thought I would have skipped out on all the interiors, but apparently not. Mushroom house. Pink concrete house. It's like, what's up? Little pink concrete house. We've got the cyan house. Have some cake. Oh my gosh. I'm actually kind of surprised we did the interiors to this place. Over here, we got a couple more things. So a few last things to show you guys. This house was built out of kelp blocks. Really flipping cool. This is for a marine biologist. Rusty Dusty. Where we study axolotls as they stick their heads out of the trapdoors and stuff. Emeralds, dude. Because, you know, we got a little bit of an emerald area. This is where we have like a little emerald mine. Make it look like we go deep into the mines to get emerald ore. Because, you know, somebody's got to pick that. A lot of these things were challenging. This is our sheriff's office. Thought this turned out really nice. This is where I was messing around with, like, using, like, shutters and stuff like that. Like the fence posts and, you know, like, these. Trap doors. Oh, this is the sheriff's office. Got the sheriff's badge, you know. We've got the wanted sign. 100,000 gapples. We got the prison cells back here. Have a little bit of an Easter egg. Supposed to be fake. Supposed to be fake, dude. Make it look like they've actually escaped this area. It's fake. It's not real. Anyways. Come down through here. We've got this area. This is where my portal's at. Map. This is also where I breed up a lot of my mushrooms and stuff like that. My brown mushrooms, and I've got a couple skelly horses in here. Pretty cool. Okay. Get a little bit of a flyby. I think that's pretty much all there was to see. Oh, we've got the hot air balloon. That was an interesting build. First time I've ever built a hot air balloon. A lot of firsts in this world, dude. This is season 1. So, a lot of this is just us learning how to build. And then back to the mesa, dude. Our main house. Just out here, man. This is where we've got the Viking bow. Show you guys a little bit more of that. Whoops. And this is brings us right back to our main base. A little bit. This is where all my villager trading was. Obviously, if you guys have seen part 1, you guys would know where this leads into my villager trading hall. And you know, all that fun stuff. But let's head on through here. We got the blue hardcore heart, obviously. We got Puff. What's up, Puff? He helps guard up all of our loot. Emerald ores and stuff. Robots help us run this place. He's the last amethyst dragon. Obviously, I'm going to scoot by here because obviously we've seen a lot of this in part 1. Back into the sewer system. What's up, Stitch? The blue Exo. Love him. Even though he took me like 3.5 months to get. What the heck? Like 1 in 1,200 chances to get that guy, dude. What the heck? Anyways, we got him done and dusted. He's no longer a thing. This guy. You in a good mood? Yeah? Alright. Just don't get near him. Because you don't wanna I don't wanna test my luck with that guy, you know what I mean? Let's just kinda continue on through here. And we work our way back to the base, dude. I hope you guys all enjoyed this world tour. Like I said, check out part 1 if you guys haven't. You guys can see this whole area and the whole Masa, the city, the flipping castles that we have in here. I'm pretty sure we covered everything in this world tour. A lot to see and a lot more to see. Well, if I don't die, obviously. We will have the stat video that comes out. We will have all kinds of other little things that you guys can all check out. What's up, Carl? We're always here every single day on Twitch. Come join the community. The community is absolutely amazing. Super wholesome. Very welcoming. You guys would absolutely love it. Appreciate you guys. If you guys made it to the end of the video, you know what to do. Throw a 1 inside the chat or the comment section. If you guys liked the video, put a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more content for hardcore, building tips, survival tips, whatever you guys want to call it. I appreciate all the love and support and each and every single one of you guys who've all made this flipping possible. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.